that failure by the government to do that?
You know, actually, one of the reasons why people are so proud, associate Kenya with progress is because I think Kenya has signed off to so many of international conventions and even regional ones.
Yes.
The problem is the practice of it. But also, I've also noticed that the Kenya is very careful. They will sign on to what we call generals, the one that are general statements that have lower level of accountability. So, in the one that you mentioning around the enforced disappearances, Kenya is happy to sign on to the convention, but it has not signed to what we call the optional protocol. The optional protocol has very direct commitments that are enforceable. So, like for example, the UN bodies should be able to hold Kenya to account for specific cases.
Yes.
But right now, Kenya can only be told you're not doing right in the area of, and I think that has been, if you look, for example, the convention that even for human rights, we don't have a convention for human rights defenders, but we have the UN Declaration for Human Rights Defenders, which Kenya has endorsed, which means that any country that has endorsed to that UN Declaration for Human Rights Defenders, they should be providing us with a very conducive environment to be able to criticize government, criticize corporations that are here and exploiting people, are not paying well, or people who are grabbing other people's land. But today, when you raise concerns about those hot button issues, then you find that you are targeted. And actually, the state is the one that is facilitating the person who is killing you or targeting you. So I think what we need is to transform from just being a country that is listed among people that are progressive because they are signed on to laws, to actually the domestication part of it.
Yes.
Because if we, for example, had a law for human rights defenders domesticated in Kenya, then when Bob Jaggi, for example, is right now, we don't know where he is, we should be able to use that law to demand that there is action. Yeah. Or the same thing if, for example, Boniface
what kind of action?
Of course, it comes with like just like in a law, it comes if you violate this law, then these are the repercussions, whether it is fine or whether it is spending time in jail, for example. Those are the things that should be important. And you see that when the country has engaged in enforced disappearance, for example, it is so difficult to charge someone for that crime.
Yeah.
So they look for other crimes, basically that are within our infrastructure to charge you.
Okay.
And